Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Revealing the Narc, and on this channel we dive deep into the intriguing world of narcissism. I'll often use public figures as examples to illustrate how these behaviors can manifest in real life. If this sounds interesting to you, please like and subscribe. And I should mention, everything I say in this video is my opinion, and any theories or hypotheticals that are mentioned, these are all allegedly. And I also want you to know I'm not giving advice in any form, and I am not a therapist, so I can't give you advice, okay? So everything that I say is based off of my own experience. In this video, I'm going to go through this article. I saw one portion of it, and I was like, this is great. Like, I already have my response, like, ready to go. Okay, so the article is titled, Meghan Markle's friend reveals real reason she didn't attend engagements with Harry. The Duchess did not accompany Prince Harry last month when he set off on a solo tour just days after his big 40th birthday, and this was actually published today, October 15th. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been dominating headlines over the last few weeks as the couple have stepped out on various engagements alone. They've also made the headlines because they were creating puff pieces to combat allegations of bullying that came out in the Hollywood Reporter and I believe the Daily Beast. So I would say the majority of the articles that are out about them are of their own doing. With Prince Harry jetting off for a solo tour days after his 40th birthday last month, leaving Meghan at home in Montecito without him, rumors have been rife about the couple's future. So just a reminder, let's talk about what happened on Prince Harry's 40th birthday. So first, stories came out that he was going to go solo camping with his friends. And now I wonder if, I don't know if that was actual plans that were going to happen and they got canceled because he never did, or they put that out there knowing that he was going to be traveling solo. I'm not exactly sure. But what did happen on that 40th birthday weekend is his birthday was on a Sunday. So on Saturday in the morning, they went to this tennis match in Los Angeles, and I don't know, Meghan had to be the center of attention, and there's even a clip where Harry's trying to get Meghan's attention and she's just smiling for the cameras. He's really become the spare. And then after that same evening, they went to Tyler Perry's birthday party in Montecito. And let me tell you, the drive from LA to Montecito or Santa Barbara, it's like 100 miles roughly. And on Saturdays in traffic, that's a long drive, unless they took their personal jet. No, I'm just kidding. But they could have, but I'm just kidding about that. Or it's not their personal jet. What do they call it? Those private planes. You all know what I mean. Yeah, so can you imagine? You wake up early in the morning. It's the day before your birthday. You rush it to Los Angeles. You're in the heat. Oh my gosh, the heat. You're in the heat. Then you drive back and you have to shower and get dressed up again and go to Tyler Perry's birthday party. And the thing is, for Tyler Perry's birthday party, the photos that came out were from Backgrid. So they were dial-up-apps. This is so upsetting because his biggest fear is how his mother passed away, and Meghan, for her selfish reason, makes him live it over and over and over again. Whether or not he knows that Meghan is the one calling the paparazzi, I don't know. I feel probably she's lying and saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe the paparazzi are here. I didn't call them. And how does she always end up in the middle seat? I feel like they purposely invite a third person so Meghan can be in the middle seat so the shots come out great. Anyway, so that's what Harry did for his birthday. None of it was about him. I mean, his birthday was on the Sunday, and I don't think we know exactly what happened, but I believe the following day, maybe? No, I could be wrong about that, but shortly after was when he went over to New York for the Global Clinton Initiative or something like that, and then he went to the Well Child Awards and then to South Africa. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Let's continue with the article. This was further heightened when Meghan began stepping out for solo engagements alone too, leaving many questioning where the pair stand with each other on a professional and personal level. While the prince spoke about the Duchess and his children fondly during various engagements in New York, the UK, and Africa, This did not quell the rumors that something was amiss with the pair, who relocated to California in 2020 after quitting life as senior royals. That's an interesting way to put it. However, a friend of the couple has now explained exactly why Meghan did not accompany Harry on any of his solo engagements and instead stayed at their mansion with their two children, Prince Archie, 5, and Princess Lilibet, 3. I thought she didn't want them to have titles. That's what she had said initially, and she wanted them to have a normal life. So this seems hypocritical. The friend told People magazine is as much a reflection on parenting priorities in that one of them stays behind with the children. And this is the moment I've been waiting for. How many times ever has one of them stayed behind with the children? I can't think of a single time. I can't think of a single time. I mean, maybe Prince Philip's funeral, maybe the coronation, but those were just a matter of days. Harry was gone for weeks. And this has me thinking of a quote that Dr. Phil says, and it says, "The best predictor of future behavior is relevant past behavior." So what they're saying in this article is not something that's predictable, right? Because their behavior normally is to leave the, in quotation, children's, allegedly, at home. So in my opinion, this is completely my opinion, what I think happened is that Meghan, who is the one allegedly having those conversations with people, at least I think that Meghan is, she saw that all these articles are coming out with all these speculations and she doesn't like it. So she had to have a friend go to People. Oh, this makes me think, how many times do her friends go and speak to the tabloids and the journalists and all of that? And as long as it's positive, nothing is ever said. She doesn't get angry or anything. But when her dad did it, it was so horrible that she had to cut him off completely. She had to humiliate him on the world stage. She did not let him come to the wedding. And actually, like, this is neither here nor there, but I don't think Meghan was ever planning on having her father at the funeral. I mean, oh my gosh. Oh, did you hear that Freudian slip? Oh my gosh, I called it a funeral. Allegedly. Okay. Yikes, I can't believe I said that. That's pretty funny. And the reason I say that is because I believe it's in Tom Bauer's book, Revenge, but Doria had already received her invitation, and it was very special from what I recall in Revenge, and Thomas Markle hadn't gotten it. And he asked, "Where is it? Where's my invitation?" And Meghan said, "Oh, it must have gotten lost in the mail." And this was before that staged paparazzi thing happened. So she was always looking for a reason to not have him come. She may have set him up, allegedly, but in either case, I don't think she ever wanted him to come to the wedding. Okay, the article continues. This comes after a royal expert also said that the couple's decision to not attend the events together was most likely a result of the children, which could also explain why Harry hadn't returned home to Meghan for weeks and instead went from engagement to engagement. Wow. Okay, so let's talk about this for a minute. Up until this article, everything I have read has been about how they're separating themselves professionally. They're still together and they're a loving couple, but they have to separate professionally, and he's going to have his work and she's going to have her work, and that's just normal. And I think the implication from that, or the conclusion that the public has drawn from that, is that the goal is to increase Harry's likability, and then that'll increase Meghan's likability. So maybe she does not like that narrative. And she also doesn't like the narrative that she's not around her children much. So this is two birds, one stone. No, we are not looking to separate ourselves professionally. No, we are not prioritizing Harry's public image to look better before hers. This is about being a mother. And this is why Harry went from one event to another event to another event. We did that on purpose. I don't know. It's suspicious. You guys let me know. Do you think it's suspicious? I'm curious to know what you all think. Leave it in the comments. Wait till you get a load of this one. I looked ahead and I read this and I just started laughing. The Mirror reported that royal commentator Jenny Bond said married couples don't have to do everything together. Well, they've been doing everything together since 2016. Why all of a sudden? Oh my gosh, you guys, the press thinks we're stupid. Meghan thinks we're stupid. Oh my god, I am so offended by that, right? Don't insult my intelligence. I know you're lying. I know you're trying to spin this in a way that's untrue. We know it's not true. And all we have to do is look at newspaper articles and videos from 2016. Oh my gosh. The children are young and it's much better for them to have one parent at home, so it all makes perfect sense. It's just Harry doing what Harry does best. What's that supposed to mean? It's just Harry doing what Harry does best? Leave his family at home? While she takes care of the children? That's what this sentence implies, right? I mean, I think you're supposed to read between the lines and think that it's about him going to all these public engagements. But that's not how it's phrased. It's like they're setting it up for Prince Harry to be the father, the absentee father. He's just doing what he loves best. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so I'm curious what you all think about this. Please leave me comments. I'd love to hear from all of you. Do you have any predictions about the next explanation they're going to give for what's happened over the last few months? I'm curious to hear what you think. I'm going to brainstorm and see if I can come up with any. And yeah, if you like this content, if it was interesting to you, please like and subscribe. And I will talk to you all soon. Goodbye.